Hey, Briss. Devil won't let me have it easy. I feel like if I don't finish this campaign, I'll never play this game again. We're gonna just play it with the upkeep bug and cool down a bit.
Tribesmen, gather!
So Wulfric has taken Sect and taken Aldorf. Empire had reinforcement range, which was unfortunate. Our army was severely diminished, and the army got destroyed. All the 3 heroes got killed, which is totally irrelevant. You can play Norsca without the heroes. But we got the upkeep bug again. So for the rest of the campaign, we're paying 50% more upkeep. And it is manageable as well, but the bug, it's the fact that it's bugged again, it just bothers me so much that I just wanna delete the game, put it in a box, and smash it with a hammer.
Mission contract approved.
Brace, I might play Beastman next.
Overrun the world.
I might play Beastman next.
Done. Move on then. Despoil and ravage.
This our outpost again.
What? Horned One command.
That's right.
It's a 17 unit garrison and they are recruiting.
Battle time is feeding time. Stomping on. I am.
I think that not just need one wizard. Let's send another army here to scout or keep the hero ahead.
Sarhenge.
So who got killed? Calling, Rollo, and Bald Guy. We have to keep in mind so we don't name them again here. Booker. Let's get rank 20 in Booker.
Not likely. I refuse.
Yeah. Wolfric will be back in 2 turns. We lost also Talisman of Endurance. 15% ward save. I'm trying to, do some stuff in WoW, but no. This campaign just pokes me inside WoW. I guess I'm a little bit burned out and frustrated that I keep making some stupid mistakes. Definitely it shows. What can you do? You guys love it when shit goes south, right? And you lose the main army and get the upkeep bug again. Makes you wonder if we actually lose any of the skin wools on this auto resolve. Science. Oh, working as intended. I don't mind if I lose Battle Smite in there, but when it glitches, you know, that bothers me so much. I can't even express how much it bothers me, which... the bugs just get to me. The more I play this game, the more of the same bugs that just keep bothering me over time. The fact they're not getting fixed for hundreds and hundreds of hours is just too much. This is a face roll faction. Any idiot can create a shock army here with 2 types of units and just steamroll them up. This faction is a joke.
Overrun the world.
It's the bugs that keep bothering me.
You have my favor.
Gauzi dar Abfa. Muizu Ax.
Yeah, I only had a Trog down there for the open battle.
That was my idea. Out of my way.
Shouldn't be in the range of the garrison. It's all exactly an inch.
Slaughter the sheep.
Looks like Marienburg is trying to get Salzmund. Hochland is taking Middenheim. Animals 10% weapon strength and 8 armor. 8 attack, not 8 armor. Hey, cookies.
Bloodthirsty. Understood.
Queer action. You're cool.
I have to level brace.
World scourge.
What is Osterman doing?
Chosen.
Not fighting these guys.
Who calls?
War with the Empire and Talabekland. Empire Empire had so many enemies. How the hell they had the army so close? We're not even at war with them to keep the army next to the capital. Just bad luck. Very, very. It was a coincidence.
Mutant beast! Move!
Part 5 was the last one. Says who?
War unceasing. Speak. In agreement.
I just actually realized here.
The tribe consents. Slaughter the sheep. Slaughter the sheep. In agreement.
We get 2 frost worms for Wolfric.
Right realms!
The hunt battle here. I don't care about it right now. I want my revenge against the Empire.
Bring death.
1, 2, 3. Also get more skin move Verkins for the campaign map. Should have had him on the campaign map in the first place. As all this whole shit would have been avoided. A werewolf named Cookies. He's your friend. Pet him. What happened to Wolfric? Lost the army against the Empire. Bad luck. We were severely diminished after the Alder battle, and they had an army in fog of war, which we didn't see. So we lost the Wolfric's army, all the 3 heroes got killed, and lost the Talisman of Endurance, the 15% worth of item, and we got upkeep bug. Now we have to pay 15% more for all units. I think for the future campaigns I'm gonna be so fucking careful not to get the upkeep bug that I'm not gonna ever risk again, ever. This is the last time. Will they fix that shit? This is the last time I'm doing any risky moves. How do you avoid the bug? Don't lose the main army. That's the only way. Gonna get extra spice as well.
King on trolls.
The Empire.
Lord of the monster horde. I'll get there. At last.
How strong is Kislev? Dwarves rank 1. Kislev is 43 settlements. Have a settlement in Ostermark. You get Booker to Immortal.
Chieftain of the tribe. I will not obey. Not likely. Enslave the Southerners. True savages.
26% moon left and I can cap. You have any faction wide buffs on the top for the movement range? If not, check if you have Huskals. Unequip them. Could be a workaround. Any movement range followers. Might have a movement range event from the Dark Moon. So there is no workaround against that.
Battle ready. Orders taken.
Quick! Conjuring! A killing! Rush me to all the place!
With speed.
Positioning!
one just got killed by routing enemies. I find it interesting. Just drop dead from a heart attack. If that is not a glitch, I don't know what it is. How do you kill an armed regenerating unit with a swordsman running away? Look at that swordsman, 1 kill on skin wolves. That's a prime example of a glitch there. That is not a glitch, I don't know what it is. How the fuck does a swordsman kill an armored skin wolf? A swordsman is routing as well. That's like, we need Mythbusters to break this shit. It must be a bug. Swordsman can't even deal damage to Skin Wolf, let alone 1 out of 24 Skin Wolves in a count out of hundreds of Skin Wolves. As if the regeneration and armor will just mitigate all the damage a Swordsman can do, on top of 20 physical resist. That's just impossible. So the only explanation is glitch. We have 52 points towards Crow and 24 points towards Serpent, so we go for the Serpent again. Banner of the Crimson Reapers, that's a good one. So we have level 1 Serpent and level 1 Crow. See if we can equip this one here.
Enslave the Southerners. Understood.
They're still going for Leaderschaft there.
I'll
And
ignore
somehow, you know, they have the intelligence to reinforce each other. These outposts are kinda useless. Especially since we ally with the Skaven. That's the most useless mechanic there is in the game. Norscan outposts. What a waste of faction resources. Made sense in Warhammer 1 though.
Enslave the Southerners. Chieftain of the tribe.
I've seen this happen as before. Yundo swordsman charged the Sternsmen and killed one of them in charge, which is impossible. There is no way they will deal enough damage on contact to kill a single entity like that. It's just impossible. So it's somewhere a glitch in the game design. How does a single entity take so much damage on contact? Armored unit with regeneration and a very good melee defense against the unit of swordsmen. So the only explanation is the no animation damage due to proximity. As in, the unit will deal damage to another unit just by being close to the unit. And it doesn't cost much, you know, taxing on the performance of the game. Not taxing on the performance in the game, what I'm saying. So a unit is next to another unit and the numbers fight. They are not animations. And when this is happening, it looks like the entities are taking damage, and not whoever is close to whoever. So they will start getting killed like spirit leeches attacking them, and not miasma.
Holy shit! What the hell?
And this is a little bit complicated, you know, to explain to people. No animation damage dealing. The performance thing since Rome 2. Hey Toby. Thank you for Twitch Prime. The way Swordsman will attack a Skin Wolf is like a Miasma would attack it. Even if one of them gets surrounded, which it did not in that case, it's still extremely unlikely that they're actually gonna kill any Skin Wolves in the unit. Due to high armor, physical resistance and regeneration, the Swordsman don't have the damage or the attack to do it. What's happening there, the Skin Wolves is standing next to the Swordsman, and the Swordsman not even, you know, swinging the swords, the Skin Wolves are taking damage, and since it's this stupid system, a single entity will be randomly chosen, which will take all the damage, which is not supposed to be even taken at a point, and it'll just die. Like Spirit Leech is attacking him. The Swordsman attack like Miasma, while the Skin Wolves attack like Spirit Leech. So they cannot kill single entities in a monster unit like that.
Your will.
You fool!
The nation calls.
My Ice Age comes. Rogue hears you. Lord of the Monster Horde.
Hey Bumblum. Yeah, but did a good job fending yourself. You gotta give him that.
Overrun the world.
Absolutely not.
Accept.
Marauders all.
His base here.
Asinine.
Quiada, I refuse. Rockar.
Never.
Oh my god! Have you seen that shit? Holy shit! What the hell?
Hey Gooey. Thank you for your support. What do we have here? Guild just going around, click, 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 occupying all the settlements, not even marked as a ruined dweller, while the vampire, the ruined dweller, AFK, surrounded by the ruins. Great game design, man. Great game design. We're getting a revenge here. Shit Wizard army will primarily use the armored skin wolves. +6 armor is actually significant on the skin wolves. The strongest men in the Empire about to get turned into red paste.
Marauder, chieftain. Incantation ready. Time for sorcery.
I'll just go with 2 clicks here.
Prepare to ruin.
Well, Marigold, what you doing in these forests? With the Control G, you put them in a locked formation, the way they were, and then they will try to move and attack in that formation, so they will all get assigned targets when you right-click a group of units in front of them. Oh, look at this, a unit of Flagellants killed a Skin Wolf. Huh, the one we were not seeing at the beginning. How does a unit of Flagellants kill a Skin Wolf? Dawnstone, oh, that will replace the Talisman Endurance we lost. You know, Flagellants are known for their high damage against armored physical resistance regeneration units. Plus 6 armor from defeating Gelt is gonna be significant for this army. Hey, Paragorgol. I'm glad you're glad, because it doesn't feel right to leave it where it was. I'm telling you, it's definitely an issue there. We're getting good technologies.
Enslave the
The amount of damage we're doing is really high. I mean, let me show you an example here. You see, you know, Skin Wolves, they have 88 weapon strength. They do have Frenzy with 51 attack. The overall toughness, armor, physical resistance, regeneration, and leadership is higher than the Trolls. They're tougher than the Trolls with a specialization against large, but even against large or infantry, the Norscan Ice Trolls will be better. The only downside is their leadership and lack of physical resistance. 176,
Marauders all.
88. The Trolls still ridiculous damage, and this is not even the highest damage. These units have higher damage than Minotaurs. They just don't have the same attack animations. Kurnim Aldorf, it was Bress. He's messing with some of the settlements. Bress, you still have 83 names left, since the day is not over yet. Trolls get missile resistance, and they will get also ward save. This skill is really good. The icy rate, you know, supporting the shock nature of Skin Wolves, since they're, you know, almost like cavalry.
My ice age comes.
The Ice Queen does not want you here. She always gets.
My friend, Grimgor!
Have you then? All you want
Oh, my
is
bad, my bad,
so
my
I'll
bad.
shove the word right back down your throat. Suppose.
Pick ice. Oh, you did say it to rename something else by the time I forgot. So if I forget something, just remind me. You have 7 more. Especially disabled in this campaign, but we have a Mimi special donation rename. And since Brest dropped 100, he can get 10 renames if he wants. He used 3 already for the rest of the day. It's kinda Mimi, right?
World Scourge! Shut our skulls!
We have to go Serpent again, otherwise we lose the buff. Plan is to get Hound level 1, Serpent level 1 and the Crow level 3. Get the Primordial Masters to increase the toughness and the defense and charge of Frostworms. This makes them much tankier. Entering raiding stance with Norsca lowers the upkeep of the units in the army by 20%, so it does help. Especially now that we have the bug.
Immediately. Despoil and ravage.
Again, the nature of the bug is to make it harder on the maintaining armies. I'm not irritated by, you know, losing gold. I'm irritated by it because the bugs keep happening. It's like ever since we discovered the bug, it's my chance to lose the main army has increased like 10 times. Just so I get triggered. How often do I lose the main army? Sometimes shit happens. You do it. That move there was risky. I accepted it. But still.
Enslave the Southerners.
6. 2. 6 mammoths is more than enough.
In agreement.
Yeah, if you play as Winter, you get physical resistance, it's true. Norsca is not that bad in the beginning, Toby. You just have to target some of the leaders. You can have a very easy early game or a frustrating whack-a-mole game. Just requires a little luck and it's easy. Don't make any bad moves. No pressure.
Slaughter the sheep. Wipe them out.
What the fuck is this shit? How much damage do we take here? What do you guys think? This is 0 casualty battle. I'm not even gonna click the auto resolve. Not happening. No. Losing like 1 skin wolf in every single unit. Can you imagine if I clicked the auto resolve and the shaman sources got killed? That would be too much.
Lusting for blood.
We have 3 war mammoths. 3 war mammoths. The absolute destroyers of infantry. And that bar is not full yellow. Like we had when Boris attacked.
Yes.
Ready to kill. Immediately.
Make sure the spears are busy when the skin wolf charge.
Shame and
Give me
Yes. Once.
buff for the weapon strength.
Through the masters.
Ulrich Wolf, charge!
They got trampled, just all mass routed on contact. At Tinder. We haven't even killed that man, look at that. We haven't even taken 25% casualties.
Weaklings.
What the hell?
If this is bad news, I'll poke out your now.
Well, they're gonna AFK here until somebody invites them to war against us. Somebody with spy satellites, because they clearly see our territories.
Action. Muy sober. Muy sober.
This does help with the garrisons. Post-battle loot 10%. Charge bonus flat plus 10. They see this. Warhammer 2. Warhammer 1. As 10% equals 10 flat. What the fuck is this shit? Just like that, we're gonna get 20% more sec, 20% more replenishment. Just like that. We don't even have to take any of their cities. It's blind. What the fuck? Who balanced that shit? Clearly the same team. The same people.
Enslave the Southerners.
Just like that. There you go. 20% flight replenishment. You don't even have to fight those people. You just get it. It's not like you only get 20% replenishment from level 1 Crow. Level 1, so you can get no problem on all 4. But also you get 20% in camp stands, which is also raid at the same time. Am I doing any of the monster hunts? Yeah. You guys missed it at the end of the last Norsca part 5. Watch the Legends of Total War review on Three Kingdoms. He's shown so much of the campaign stuff that he kind of forgot to show us some battle stuff. But I guess, you know, it's a saying in itself, there is not much to show in battles. Because everything about that game is campaign related, it seems. My conclusion out of that all that he's shown doesn't matter if the battles are not fun. And they don't look like fun. But now swearing 2 out of 10. Well, he's trying to get a good again with the CA. Did they just abandon Kislev? No. No, they're still there.
Look hears you.
Overrun the world.
These guys are going hard here, huh? Volkmar has a crazy army and one that is no joke to handle if it's reinforced by something. No joke. Our mammoths got countered hard by those lunarks. The first time I seen something get countered so hard. But it didn't matter at all getting countered that hard because they just had the numbers to win anyways.
Chieftain of the tribe.
We might just ambush close to Weismund and bait him to occupy the settlement.
Marauding. I submit.
Tribesmen, gather!
World Walker. I am the Wanderer. To the four corners. I'll handle it.
Get 3 more of this. 4 more of this. Yeah, 4. They're recruiting 3 armies here, so they're ready to defend.
Gauzi dar abfar. Webgum.
Let's try to level 3 spies. Our 2 fighter skin Wolverines got killed. Served as well. That shit happens.
King on trolls. Cease. Your demise is certain.
Look like the Erengrad is not looking so well here.
Slaughter the sheep.
That will incur my wrath.
Marienburg went all in the north and they'll take Salzamund. Those Clan Mulder are useless. They're just getting carried and they're failing at getting carried. I'm giving them capitals and they still lose every single battle. No good rats.
ravage, enslave the Southerners. Chieftain of the tribe.
I refuse.
Absolutely not.
I eat my enemies. No stopping me.
Let's see what I do about that.
I cannot.
Norsca Guarman.
Tribesmen, gather.
How many settlements does the Emperor have now?
Who calls?
12, rank 1. Will not underestimate them again.
World Walker. Overrun the world.
I'll ignore that.
Speak. On the prowl.
We need to sort this coast here.
No!
So there might be. They're just probably gonna reinforce anyways. They're just taking Whistler, just like that, huh? This Empire is a crazy ruin dweller. They're a bigger ruin dweller than the Skaven. I'm letting the Skaven take all the settlements. You actually asked a similar question last time. So don't go AFK this time, so you can actually hear the answer. The Norsca cannot take settlements like other factions. They have a shitty outpost system. They can only take certain capitals. As in, you can take this shit here and this shit here, but you cannot take this or this. Or this, or this, or this, or this, or this, or any of this. You can take Aldorf. Unless a settlement is a victory settlement or a outpost, which is a shit, Norsca cannot occupy it. So we could take Kislev, but we cannot take Behafen. And these outposts are here only to provide you some possible replenishment, recruitment, while they're struggling to get corruption, getting overwhelmed by the rebels.
Despoil, ravage.
We brought chaos. Silence.
If the settlements have the same name, of course, whatever you want, Bress.
Bring death.
If I go here, they'll get attacked. They'll attack me here.
My challenge?
I wanna get rid of this lord.
Where's my next quarry?
We'll take the reef first.
Champion spawn. Let's fight.
3 pole arms. Can we name all of our settlements Kislev? Yeah. Why the Wolf's army destroyed by the Empire? Imagine the memes if every single settlement in our empire is called Kislev.
Yes, Lord!
Speed here. 35. That's still pretty fast for heavy infantry. Carronades do counter shit like this. What is the next campaign? I'm not sure. Maybe Lothern. Sure, Bressowell. I'll do it. Well, if nobody requests a campaign with Ben a month request, I'll play Lothar next.
What? Bring us to carnage!
I wanna sink them a little bit here. The Carronades are very deadly to our heavy infantry. Let's damage the polearms a bit. Oh, too fast, too slow.
My god. Have you seen that shit?
Consider it done.
Shit.
Good charge here. 12 Vampires dead, 13 Vampires dead. That's pretty impressive. These guys are vampires. And vampires are supposed to be godly.
Your will. Now is our time.
Yes!
Chaos Marauders. Now is our time. Attack the martyrs. Chaos Marauders.
Have very good damage. 59 weapons selling the infantry is really good. Especially because they have 100 guys.
Chaos Marauders!
Restrictions have been suggested by calling. We're not allowed to use Phoenix or the Dragon units.
He just shows!
Make it a little bit more interesting. It's funny he requests this, but no limitations on the most broken units, which are not the Dragons or the Phoenix units.
Onward. Get them. Very well. Martha.
Uh,
Moving out. Tracking. Tremble, mortals.
Tiger with laser beams, thank you for the key support.
Ah! We want their eyes.
Chaos Marauders!
Well, the special will be enabled, so
We want their
who knows what we're gonna see.
charge.
Chaos Marauders! So big! We want their eyes!
This guy's range 7 is gonna be beautiful.
Get them!
It's a really high damage.
So be it.
Ahead!
18 sisters and a handmaiden.
The eternal.
Looks like somebody has been watching Legend of Total War. He likes his arms like that way.
Where's my next quarry?
Overrun the world.
Without doubt. An unstoppable force.
Dominate. On the prowl.
They only got to tier 4 after the city dropping to tier 2. That's insanely fast.
Not possible.
It's a pretty good skill for the skin wolves. But I take the one for the mammoths.
Slaughter the sheep. Into the fray. All will perish. Move on them. My challenge? Undeniable.
Just like that, huh?
Weaklings.
I don't know, there is something fun about using this many skin wolves in the army.
The masters.
Just like how it says here, skin wolf. Not monstrous infantry or monstrous cavalry, just skin wolf. Skin wolf, skin wolves. This unit is pretty much the Norsca cavalry unit. Works in similar fashion as the emigriffs, the halberds, except just stronger. More versatile roles.
Ready to kill. Acknowledge.
Well, Booker, the thing is, why force yourself to play something, you know, differently? Just, you know, I don't play it.
Incantation. Ready.
Play it next year. How are they supposed to be played?
Race for war. Ready to murder. Going now.
Well, team of chariots are satisfying when you get some value out of them. The female warriors,
I've seen death.
probably solid unit in multiplayer.
Order, chieftain.
If you're playing Trog, you're gonna be using Norscan Ice Trolls. If you're not playing Trog, you're gonna use Armored Skin Wolves. Get just better. Speed and the physical resistance with regeneration makes it better.
We are steadfast. This one.
Have you guys seen this shit?
Enemy wizard spotted.
Well, what do I always say? There's a million ways to kill infantry. While the large units can provide problems.
Move it.
And what do skin wolves have? Oh shit, look at that, bonus was large 30. 30? Holy shit, that's high. What do females have again? No regeneration, no physical resistance, no anti-large. They just have the Papega Special Mama Boy factor because nobody really uses them that much. So I wanna be special, I wanna be the one using them. They have armor, leadership, solid stats all around with magical attacks and breaking armor. It smells multiplayer to me. And it stinks. Armor piercing. You realize how much damage Norsca gets. All units are armor piercing.
The master's puppet. Hurry.
The greater weapons have the anti-large. Well, that's something. What about 20 physical resistance, regeneration, and speed? None of that? How is this guy getting stuck here? What is this?
Time for sorcery.
I'm using a stampede here. A lot better to split them, but this is more enjoyable. It's hard to match 20 fizz resist, a faster unit with regeneration. The unit that started like Femir, it's made for one battle. Meant for one battle. Doesn't mean they're bad. And you know what? When you do one battle only and fuck the war, in quick battles, in multiplayer.
What to do? On my way.
Eleven casualties on, but they're taking some damage. Todaku the devil would just not let me have peace. They look cool, Cooler than skin wolves? I don't think so.
Enslave the summons.
No veterans yet.
Where's my next
I'll check the stats on the Great Weapon Femurs, Femur Warriors. It's the same guy, huh? This time, starting to recruit at Doomsticks. I used to see Empire recruit Doomsticks. Did the Empire captain got killed? What the hell?
Welcome, Green Despoiler. An honor to be in the presence of your stench.
Stench! When the scales normally show up, depends. In Warhammer 1, the chaos showing up was connected to the Norsca campaign progress. Not sure if it's the same in Warhammer 2. I expect it is.
Never!
These guys are quite toxic here.
Done!
Quite
I'm
toxic.
missing. Wandering. Heading out. Carrying it out.
Enslave the Southern.
Quieta, I refuse. On trolls.
Finally, they're taking Prague.
No, you failed.
Check the stats on these units. (110) armor on 8200 HP, 16 models. If magical attacks, they lower the enemy armor. Similar way to the poison effect. 39 melee defense, 95 weapon strength. 27 anti-large, over half, 2/3 of damage armor piercing, and charge bonus of 35. They do get missile resistance as well. They kinda remind of Dragon Ogres, except lacks of speed. Really solid stats all around. Really solid stats all around. But no physical resistance, no regeneration, 45 speed versus 65, that's huge. Really huge. Their attack is also quite a bit low, which means they want to fight large units to get the advantage of the anti-large bonus. They just have pretty impressive stats on the base. Still, no regeneration, no phys resist, and slower than the other monster options. It definitely looks like a multiplayer unit to me.
I eat my enemies. Battle time is feeding time.
I will not obey.
Kislev is resisting us.
Kislev.
Chosen. I counsel's envoy.
Morlock, you're
With every
useless.
light present, I have no ambition.
Useless pile of red doo-doo.
Lord of the monster horde. Going.
It does have the monstrous fiends, yes. But you're telling me you would pick female warrior units over Norsca ice trolls? On the Troll King? Brest, sure. I forgot, but just remind me if it happens. No problem. One, two, three. 4. 5. 6. 7. Aha, Kislev. We have more Fortress Kislev than you have.
The Ice Queen does not want you here. Do not expect a warm welcome to Fortress Kislev.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There you go, Brest, you got them all. Brest renamed 10 elements. If anybody gets triggered, just use some hammers and axes and knives on the Bible thumping chat. Does that count for Victory Edition? I wish. Well, this is, guys, other units exist. On the general value of stats, the female warriors have better stats than Norsca Night Trolls. I admit this. But why the fuck would you play Trog without Norsca Night Trolls? Of course, the game gives you options. And if you want to play female warriors, play female warriors. If you want to play those Cancer Horsemen, play Cancer Horsemen. You get options. Play what you want. I will not be using female warriors unless somebody, you know, requests that shit. And I don't think anybody's gonna request a Norse campaign specifically to use female warriors. No, sir, no, not happening. It's a boring unit and I'm not using it.
Move! I can!
To the four corners! Northmen come to spoil and ravage.
We're running out of money.
Garhara chaos! I cannot. Impossible. Overrun the world. In agreement. Sent by the serpent. Accept.
We do have scouts now here. They mean quite a bit.
Bring death. My axe thirsts
What
for
the
war.
hell?
I refuse.
Yeah, these guys are actually going quite aggressive there. Quite aggressive. These raids are so useless.
All
You
hell
not take Northern. I'm gonna start at my coast here.
I am the world.
Where is Roman when you need him? He's probably fapping on his $10,000 PC.
I'd usually negotiate with my sword, but today you are lucky.
Let's get it. You're playing as Kazakh right now. Kazakh, really? I have some fob material for you, Bress. But don't share with anyone. Hold on. Look at those numbers. Look at those numbers, Bress. I'm not even talking about the screenshot in the chat, I'm talking about a different screenshot. I will share it with the class. Kazrak2. God damn it, I'm shadow banning my own channel. Kazrak2. Already, oh, we already have it. Oh, we already, it actually, I just don't see it. Kazrak 2. I was talking about the Kazrak 2 numbers. Just one moment, guys. I'm here. Let's just check something. Okay. Yeah, I totally fapped on that Kazrak 2. Took me a whole minute and a half.
The eternal challenger. My challenge? Undeniable.
We need to finish Marienburg. They're getting way aggressive here.
Voyaging. Norsca. Where's my next group? An unstoppable force. Advancing. War unceasing. Chieftain of the tribe.
Oh, nice. The Mammoth kills them all, so we don't have to go to the battle. What do we have here? 48, 44. Start with the Hound.
Slaughter the sheep.
How did any of these guys don't get killed? It's like a mystery. We have an upkeep bug, so we are paying a little more for the army. But if we besake a big city every now and then, it should be fine.
Despoil and ravage. To their graves.
So Marienburg went north to take those shitlands. And who cares about their capital, right? I think the Empire campaign will be fitting after this one, but we're gonna have to wait a little while.
Smell the fear. Shaman sorcerer. Marauder chieftain, a killing cab.
They actually managed to kill one of the wolves. I mean, those are handgunners, it's expected of the handgunners. But still surprising. It's the accent, Pistain.
Marauder chieftain.
See how much money we get here. They lose this city, they won't be able to support a doomstack anymore. We do have one doomstack. 59k.
The crow directs.
Cannot take it this turn, I'm afraid.
Slaughter the sheep.
Let's still get next time on tier 3. Mr. Absolute, he's with Rogue.
I eat my enemies.
This does look a little bit ugly.
No.
Don't see what is up down here. Send a spy there.
Crossbones! I knew it!
I'll ignore that.
Kislev.
My ice age comes!
Might have marched south. They might be ambushing.
King on trolls!
Not likely.
29 units.
What? Battle time is feeding time! Shatter skulls!
Finders keepers.
Ambush and feast!
They have 5 Frost Venus, but they do luck rank 7. They can make a lot of damage with the guns. Let's see what happens here. I can easily replace this army with just you know, setback, but Sorcerer will get killed if things don't go our way in the follow-up. Fortress Kislev have tier 4 artillery on the towers, but we do have the trolls. It's all gonna be down to how they deploy those guns. I'm gonna send everything on one gate here and use the bodies to push. Guns are a little bit problem, but we do have missile resistance and some physical regeneration.
Ready to murder.
Let me kill!
Some outriders here. That's a real shit deploy here. Most of the guns are in the back. They can still position it properly.
More ground!
On my way.
Will also be easily overrun here. They fucked up. God damn it, man. Don't block the other guy. Are you stupid? Fucking hell, I give up. Heavy hit.
Hungry and angry!
Frost worms are going to do most of the work here. Throw gives the frost worms 15 melee defense, which makes them a very nice unit in his army. These trolls have ridiculous damage, so they'll have no problem getting in. Should ignore these peasants here.
Fine!
It's preferable to use them like this. They work very nicely together in a horde like this. If you would combine any other large unit here like the Frost Worm, it would just be a mess. You really want to have all trolls here. They have regeneration, they have armor, they have missile resistance, so they don't take any damage, as you can see. All are getting regenerated. The fire dragon does almost the same damage with its spread, and the star dragon does more. It all depends on the angle when how you use it. I was gonna get stuck by the Outriders. You can't, you know, push horses or knock them down, so it happens like this. Is this guy really doing that much damage? Look how much damage he did in 3 hits. I want my vote save. What is this voodoo? Let's break them. This one is taking way too much damage here. They will not be dropping in on the characters. These guys got terrified and then recovered immediately. Wow. Haven't killed a single troll. If only we had femurs here instead of our trolls, we would have also lost not a single femur. If only they had regenerate. No, but femurs are cooler, you know. They look like, I don't know what they look like. They're ugly as fuck, but yeah. Acceptable damage on the worms, but this one taking unnecessary damage here.
I know where.
I'm just memeing skulls, don't worry. I'm just memeing.
Battle time is feeding time. I eat my enemies. I'll wreck them. Wrong.
We have another city named Kislev. We have Kislev here, Kislev here, Kislev here, Kislev there. There is Kislev on the coast here, another Kislev here, Kislev there, and Kislev here. I wonder whose fault is this. I'm gonna get a drink. Give me a few minutes. I'm back. Got me some dinner. Okay. Need to keep an eye on the Empire arms. Booker is getting close to mortality.
Where action are refused. Summon chaos.
Yoo-hoo!
Absolutely not.
Northman come.
Main enemies right now are Bretonia and the Empire.
I travel the world seeking jewels. Today you bring one to me.
Whole enemy that pissed it again, huh? No. Kislev is under attack, huh? They have a rocket battery. A rocket battery and too many great swords. I have some experience on these units here. There's also a steam tank. 3 handgunners too. This 50-50 doesn't count our extra 25% strength. But we don't have the quality to fight this many great swords. We have additional armor, leadership, speed, damage. But still, we're gonna go into a battle here and do our best. How to resolve this balance of power is messed up. There's no way to win this. I win every time, I think.
Born to fight.
That's what the Masters bid!
This is a bit of luck here. The Hellstorm will be coming here. Sometimes lucky. We're gonna attack that hard.
Your will?
This one is not threat to us while we're attacking the other one.
Yes!
Shields up. Very well.
They're gonna get stomped.
They will succumb! Kill the Southerners!
Southerners. Oh man, This is pretty good, this the reinforcement range.
Charge them! That's what the master speak! Chaos Marauders! Destroy! Yes, Lord! We want their eyes! Chaos Marauders!
What's that saying goes?
Yes! Eat
Better
us
to be
all!
born without a dick than without luck. If you're lucky, you're gonna grow a dick.
Marauders! They will succumb!
Who needs a battlefield awareness or skill on the battlefield to win battles when you can just get lucky like this?
Fight! The gods are undead! What your will! Attack the mortals!
Never heard that one. It's one of my friends from previous life.
Chaos Marauders!
Smell that fear!
Chaos Marauders! Drag us to the souls! What do you bid?
Braced for war!
We serve the gods! Close up the sheep!
Chaos Marauders!
I still have plenty of the great swords. Trolls counter great swords.
Bring us to carnage! They will succumb! Chaos Marauders!
So be it!
By God's call!
Leader of savages!
Yes! Blood!
Drag us to the thrones!
The dark gods command me! Quick!
Good night, brother.
The dark gods command me! Move on then! Corn demands!
Justin!
Chaos Marauders! Yes,
It's a good thing this guy is a horse.
Mortal fool! Gallus others!
Chaos Marauders!
Don't give them an inch!
You need large monsters like Mammoth or the Trolls to counter stuff like great swords.
Reload!
Legendary greats are a big problem unless you have
Serve the gods!
a skilled army with experience and battle skills and technologies. They still do plenty of damage.
Run!
All will be destroyed!
They're made to kill infantry, of course, so it's obvious.
Chaos Marauders!
Marauder chieftain!
Slay every mortal! Very well!
Consider it done!
Chaos Marauders!
So Brace, how come you're not sleeping yet?
Chaos Marauders! Be gone, creature!
Chaos Marauders!
It's a Saturday,
The dark gods command me!
Yes!
not sleepy, huh?
Prepared to ruin!
What the fuck is this shit? You call yourself a warlord? Can't even kill a single empty handgunner? You guys seen this shit? 65 attack, 65 my ass, 65.
So be it!
4 misses there. A peasant.
Yes, Lord!
Ain't got for the most nice trolls.
Chaos Marauders!
Show the masters!
Splash will work, but attacking a single entity in that group was embarrassing.
Chaos Marauders!
That's the master's speed!
Now is our time!
God. Have you seen that shit? Holy shit.
Better luck next time, Marienburg. Bad luck with those reinforcements. Go cry on Reddit.
The dark gods command me!
Hey, Led Luck. Thank you for the Twitch Prime.
Oh my god. Have you seen that shit? Holy shit. What the hell?
Hey, Hog Warrior. Yoo-hoo. So I have this idea in my head. Settlement is about to fall. Let's recruit one of those confederated pricks that we had to defeat to confederate. And it will help damage the enemy army and hope they get killed. But they never get killed. And I have these random lords in my benched that just don't want to die. They just don't want to die. Look at the ice trolls. 141 kills. 0 casualties. We apply them when it hurt. They had 20% more damage than the Norsca trolls. And additional 25%, my bad, 35% from technologies. Trolls have a really high damage as it is. Norsca ice trolls have even higher damage than Minotaurs.
Despoil and ravage. I'll ignore that.
Oh, this guy, this is the guy that defeated Trog when he confederated. Hard to say if the city will reinforce here.
Move on them. Enslave the Southerners.
Yeah.
I am the Wanderer.
Since you can see, we force landed last turn. This turn we only have 41% movement range available.
Chieftain of the tribe.
The Empire has been resisting us, but we'll be prioritizing to destroy them as we destroy their neighbors. That Glan Molder is so goddamn useless.
Slaughter the sheep.
Man, look at this. This is like easy battle here. Almost 0 casualties. I'm not doing want to go into another one here. We'll take our chance without to resolve. Look at that shit. What the hell? The reason why we do this because we have kept replenishment. And there are no threats in range. We are getting into Marienburg right now.
Time is feeding time.
Kislev, they control Nagenhof. Military presence 19. Means 19 units is stationed there.
Great wounds.
It's their faction leader.
What? I will.
Kislev will get destroyed next. We do have 2 victory settlements, Elpit and Kislev. The plan is to go fight Empire and eventually Bretonia, and take the closest victory settlements that are around, like Coron, Aldorf, and Castle Dragonhof. Iron Frost is actually a victory settlement, and the Fortress of the Damned. Skagit too. Oh, nice. Nice to have options. We have 46 points there, 42 points here, and 6 points there. Let's stomp this army here. Our previous 3 heroes got killed, unfortunate battle. So we're stuck with Bress here. Bress is a female Balefiend. It's another wizard hero type from Norsca, and has access to Lord of Arkad, the Pepega Lord.
Eternal Challenger.
Bloodbath waits! Wulfric the Wanderer! Scouts for my armor! Wulfric the Wanderer! Chaos
Booker!
Marauders!
What the hell, Booker? What's gotten into you? Expect that from Hionian, not really from you.
Hear my taunts! Chaos Girl!
Pretty straightforward army. Strong in the siege battles and the field battles.
The inescapable one!
Another option you can go instead of the mammoths, you get the armor skin wolves.
Yes! I will! Obeying! Come, friends! Wulfric the Wanderer!
That was a good ship.
Yes, Lord!
You don't really need the infantry for this battle. Just enough targets for the mammoths. Oh damn, Gris, what happened? Scared? Damn, is getting terrified and they're still fleeing. Shame! Shame! Ding ding ding, shame! Demi halberds are like, fuck that shit, that's a mammoth with plus 38 melee attack. Can't handle that shit.
Massacre! Chaos Marauders! Sink by blade!
Artillery did some damage, but on that, they just got stomped. That's why we didn't need infantry. Just started for the artillery. "36 casualties. 36 casualties from the artillery. Artillery is pretty good against heavy infantry. Jester, you have to ask first for non-aggression pact. You can't just go straight to military access.
Where's my next quark?
Nothing special. It's good for Trog.
I eat my enemies.
Chieftain of the tribe. They can run.
Take missile resistance here.
Despoil, ravage.
Who got killed? Bold Guy BB, Calling, and Rollo. Just keeping track. Plus 10 charge bonus for the skin wolves. Just like that. That's a little bit crazy. I wish this 10% here is actually 10 flat. This 10% here is a shit start.
A challenge? On the move. I'll handle it.
So we're making progress south here. There's a lot of factions here and they all have military. And the Empire is no joke, so we have to be a little bit careful. Scout or so we can slowly expand or send 2 armies and hit them hard. I'd love to have Fog of War in my own territory. Thank you, CA. Thank you for putting this in patch notes and explaining why the fuck is now Fog of War everywhere in my territory. No, I wouldn't say anything if they explain in the patch notes why all of a sudden there is Fog of War in your territory. Is it my territory or somebody else owns that territory? Yes, guys, this. I'm glad I came back to this campaign. But very irritated early. I'm kinda burnt out right now on this game and seeing the upkeep bug trigger again just triggered me hard. I kinda wanna finish this campaign. Wanna see what the chaos actually gets. Need to build a watchtower there. What the fuck is this? 2005?
I've little time for talking, but much time for killing.
Hey, enemies. It's going good. I mean, it's just Norsca. You have stomp armies and you just slowly do whatever you want. As you get technology, you get more and more overpowered.
Battle time!
They're both good. They're both good.
Sigma forbids this.
Was going to anyway.
No.
Yes.
The bear roar.
Lord of the monster horde.
4 outriders, huh? 6 crossbows. It's crossbows. Crossbows get counted slowly by the regeneration. Guns, you know, are a problem to our flyers. Guns are more accurate because of the speed of the projectile. And of course they do way more damage. We have quite a bit of terror here. Overall, Wolfric is stronger. Who is better? You know, no one is better. They are equal in that regard. They just have different flavor and starting positions. Norsca lords, as the Chaos lords, are all very strong. With the exception now of Sigvald, who is much weaker, because everybody else got buffed. I forgot to give him AP. They still have the audacity to keep him as a duelist. With all the changes, the Sigvald got the short end of a stick. Or drew the short straw, you know.
Shame on sorcerer! Shame on sorcerer!
I'm ready! Suppose.
They should have given Sigvald armor-piercing damage when they gave Archaon and Tyrion. Tyrion didn't always have AP damage. He had a very close ratio between the damage types. They just forgot about Sigvald. I'll give a formation attack
On
here.
my way!
I'm gonna burn those halberds so it's easy to break them. I shall break them. Are those guys cancel their breaths? No, one of them did. Look at that. These guys in the air are real papagas. I killed 3 trolls. I don't believe it.
Feeding time!
Are you going somewhere, friend? Oh, you going somewhere, friend? That's what I call troll herding. I mean, herding the supper here.
Gonna despoil!
Troll got him.
Monster stat!
Well, rip Kislev. Don't worry, Kislev will make Kislev great again. We'll call one of the troll regiments Kislev. Nice battle loot. They had 3 characters. Scarecrow banner. That's all what I always wanted. 46, 42. Unless somebody pushes to take these settlements, somebody else is gonna just take their place. Quite irritating.
Overrun the world. All will perish. The crow directs me. Bring death. A certainty. Your will.
Be careful, they don't have a range here. Who knows where their army is right now. They're taking Millenheim. See? Look at this, look at this.
Speak.
Reliable.
I will hear you now. Be warned,
That's
my
it.
mood is dark.
And that's it. For example, our idiots allies here, Ruin Dweller. This one often sends troops to capture the ruins left behind by destructive forces. Empire does not have this and just go around, click, 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 click. While the Vampire, the real Ruin Dweller, is just AFK in Castle Draenhof.
Where's my next one? I'll handle it. I'll rip out guts.
And one of their armies is actually pretty strong, Booker. If you don't separate them, it will be a tough fight again. Vampire Count's supposed to be one of the main baddies. They're a pushover. Jesus. While we're still young. After all, Bretonia, the next natural expansion of Bretonia is Southlands. You have to keep in mind the coast of Araby is Bretonia. You have coast of Araby. And from coast of Araby you have neighboring lands to conquer. Interesting. We'll test this a little bit later. Mahmud has knockback damage. When does this happen? You see that, Booker? I don't remember it having knockback damage before. Holy shit, they finally made Mammoths proper.
Orders taken.
This is the first time I see knockback damage in Warhammer. 6,000 hours.
Quickly now.
Back in Rome 2 or Rome 1, the elephants would do knockback damage. All units would do knockback damage, the big ones. But the elephants would be much more deadlier with this. So they would just delete everything on knockback. You see? Knockback damage. Knockback damage, boys. It's not very high, but it's there. Holy shit, it makes Mammoths win better. Absolutely destroys formations. Good thing guys read that in the patch notes. Nobody told me the Mammoths do knockback damage. There is still hope for single player, guys. Knockback damage is something they removed because of multiplayer. But the Mammoths do knockback damage. And they should do knockback damage. Look at the size of them.
my next worry.
Persian elephant more OP. Talk about the Indian elephants.
See fangs ready. I'll see it through. Champions.
The thing is, the mammoths have ridiculous toughness if you compare the toughness of overall units compared to toughness of overall units and the elephants in Rome 2, for example. So these ones are way more impressive than ones in Rome 2, for example, because they could run amok. The mammoth can has no rampage. Mammoth having no rampage is kind of ridiculous. For the stats they get and no rampage, it's a little bit absurd for sure. And now with knockback damage. Hey, Kako 14. Thanks for the raid. Welcome everybody. Feral does. Oh yeah, you're right, The feral one rampages. I guess the war mammoth is trained to not rampage, and he's actually corrupted by the as well by the chaos. Yeah, but feral mammoth is a multiplayer unit. I mean, it's obvious. Both a tier 4. If this was like on a tier 3 slot, might even be viable to use earlier. Does not require the smithy, but you're not gonna be going for the feral mammoths. They just don't have the toughness. They have a lot of health, but they also take a lot of damage because of no armor. And then, you know, they just rout. Any unit that will do any damage to it, as in like even half the counter to it, will just deal way too much.
Battle time is speedy.
Damsels don't have like 15. Well, Damsel is a wizard. Wizards like that are supposed to be vulnerable. What's the bad thing about a damsel? It's not that it has only 15 armor. Its bad thing is it doesn't have a flying unit. It's not in the air. That's the bad thing about a damsel. They have to protect it. But a lot of life in a Bretonnian army is very powerful. But you cannot compare it like this. Mammoth is huge, easy range target, and can be surrounded by many entities to deal with melee damage. While Damsel is just an infantry sized single entity. On foot, for example.
Enslave the Southerners. Dominate.
We'll avoid the war with Bretonnia as long as possible and deal with the Empire first. Should have filled this one more.
Northmen come. What? Let's fight.
There is an army here. They might have merged units. Killed. And where is Volkmar?
Absolutely not.
Who's next? En route.
Land the Marienburg here completely. Volkmar has a very scary army. It's a problem. Especially if they can reinforce it. That army with big numbers actually will produce casualties.
My ice age comes.
Now, Warpstone.
Van Mulder 11 settlements. War with Hoogland. Rook should go to Hoogland next.
World scourge. I'll have a crack. Excellent. Stomping on. I rule.
What ranks do we have here? No veterans yet. We get the campaign skills. We'll get a Hail of Teeth. Armor and melee attack for the Frost Worms. This gives them even further armor and ward save. Somebody who know what how the game works actually made those skills. I have no doubt in that. Giving them double armor. Both Manticore and the Frostworm. I don't believe that CA done that. Maybe one of the modders have been, you know, giving input.
Not likely.
We're gonna get 3 Skin Wolf Verkins to rank 20, so they spy and harass on the map. I should have went much higher with the Crow before switching around. Now it's gonna take longer to maintain the level 1 and level the both level 1s here. We just care about the upkeep production here and the weapon strength here. And then we're going slowly towards the champion of the Crow. I feel like it's gonna take much longer now to maintain these two. Almost not worth it to go all 3. Maybe we drop this Slanesh upkeep. Honestly, those two level 1s don't really even that matter much unless you're going for a long campaign. So maintaining 3, we're gonna have to increase +2 at a time. It'll require a lot of settlement raising to maintain. Yes, +4 at a time on the Crow and the other 2 +2 at a time.
I've little time for talking, but much time for killing.
Oh, somebody invited the Black Spider tribe. How the hell they even see them exist? So these guys here
Now why?
have had no contact with anybody except us and the clan Mulder. And somehow the Empire has engaged in diplomacy with them and invited them to war.
Stop that.
This is the proof, what we known already for years, that the AI has no fog of war.
Lord of the monster horde.
They might not never make a move here. Quite irritating that we have to even consider to go north.
Overrun the world. Understood. This way. Yes.
Eat my enemies.
Warlock of Skavenblight. I have friend who wishes to see you. Shall I summon?
They wake up, they can do quite a bit of damage here. Booker is immortal. It's one. What the hell are they making moves here? It makes me nervous when they just disappear like that.
To the four corners! Norsca!
Skull plates. Better for a skin wolf.
World
45 melee defense, 42 melee defense. No doubt gonna try to take all these settlements. So, Marienburg
Yes.
has no settlements left. One by one we'll eliminate all these enemies and then the Empire will just be the only one left. Which they can still confederate a couple of times. If I get another army, we'll go to negative 17,000. Negative 17,000 a turn is a little bit ridiculous. Goddamn upkeep glitch.
I counsel's envoy. It their will I present. I have no...
I'm listening.
No, we can't afford another army. 10 turns 10 turns later we'll struggle to maintain a treasury. We need to get this one here. Just get this one here to counter the bug. So I'm planning to get the 4th army at 10 mammoths. Even if I don't get 10 mammoths, it's still at least another 7 to 8,000 negative a turn. We could probably handle minus 15,000 a turn. But it will slowly start to deplete treasure in 30 turns. Because the 4th army will not have the skills to just go beeline for a settlement. This army costs 7,900. So add 15% to every single army. Plus this army. So another army like this would cost us 9,000 a turn. Nearly negative 18,000s. Which would require a big city every 5 turns with 4 armies. Second big city 5 turns is just not realistic. Gonna have to stick with 3 armies. On a 500,000 treasury, another army is viable. Just not on 200,000. God damn it. Tips on playing Tomb Kings, strength in numbers. In the beginning they're supposed to use numbers. As you expand and increase the tier of your settlements, you will start to get other quality of your armies. The beginning is all about lots of skeleton spearmen and a couple of other units. Your dynasties, aka technologies, will unlock more armies for you. Once you unlock the second one and third one, it gets easier. So patience. Yes, when necessary, yes. If you check below my stream, you have a link to YouTube, and you can check the Tomb Kings campaigns. We might give you ideas how to start the early game. Skeggy are still kicking, huh? Okay, boys, we're gonna save it here, and we're gonna continue tomorrow. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow, guys. Good night.